I am going to be making some Italian sausage soup. So we're going to brown a pound of Italian sausage. It's 10 degrees outside, and I thought I am going to make something hearty and warm for supper. I drizzled a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of the pan. I'm breaking this up on the bottom. I want to get a little bit of real brown on there, so not just gray. So I'm going to let it set for a minute. What puts the flavor in there. This is low carb. It doesn't have any pasta or anything in it. It's going to have some spinach, some chicken broth. I'm hoping it turns out really good. Sausage usually has plenty of salt in it already, so I'm not going to add any salt yet. Probably won't add any salt till towards the end, because we don't really put a lot of salt in anything, if you've noticed from my recipes. Just because my husband and I both have high blood pressure. You got to have salt in your body, of course, so we're not zero anti-salt, but we limit what we put in our food. But I am going to put some garlic. It's granulated garlic. Some black pepper. And even though it's Italian sausage, I'm going to put a little Italian seasoning in it, because you never know. This is the first time I've used Jimmy Dean. I usually buy the butcher's Italian sausage, but that's what I had access to today. So we're getting some browning on the bottom there. That's what we want to see. I like smaller chunks of meat in my stuff. I don't like big chunks of meat, so I'm chopping this up pretty good. Helps everybody get some too. I have this little mini one from Tupperware. You can get these almost everywhere now, on Amazon or whatever. But Pampered Chef was like one of the first ones to come out with this. And one year in October, when it was for breast cancer awareness, they were doing a whole bunch of little pink things. So I got this little pink one. Okay. So we're going to take the meat out of the pan for a minute. I don't know, I'm not following a recipe, so we're just going to go with this, see how it turns out. I know that's strange for me, isn't it? Got a medium yellow onion. A little more than 2 medium carrots. One of them was a big carrot and 2 little carrots, so I think it's probably a little bit more than I needed. But and then also about 2 stalks of celery. Want this to soften up just a little bit, and then we're going to put some garlic in here and then start the soup process. Trying to get some of that frond off the bottom of the pan. See how the onions are starting to turn a little translucent? That's what we're looking for. Then we're going to want about 3 cloves of garlic. We love garlic, so I don't really measure garlic. It's whatever comes out of the jar. I do use jarred garlic because it's already chopped up. Maybe 4 cloves, I don't know. And the same thing with the meat. You want to season your vegetables too, not just your meat. So I am going to add some black pepper. And a little bit of Italian seasoning. Smells good already. I'm excited. See, most of the dark stuff came out of the bottom of the pan, so it should be easy cleanup later. And you want this to cook just till you start to smell the garlic. Once you start smelling the garlic, that's done, because you don't want the garlic to get overcooked. Then it becomes really bitter and rancid almost. So, there we got our sausage in there. And then we made those chicken thighs earlier, so I'm just using the stuff that was in the bottom, because it's supposed to have around, I think, 4 cups of, all the recipes I saw said about 4 cups of chicken broth. I think you're supposed to get the fat out of there when you use stuff like that, but oh well. I did drain all the chicken pieces out of there, so it'll be fine. And that broth was already pretty well seasoned because we seasoned both sides of the chicken breast when I cooked them. So, oh, it smells good. We're going to bring that to a boil. So it's starting to boil, so I'm going to turn this down to pretty low, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and then we'll show you what we do the rest of it. It's hot. Smells really good. This has been cooking for about 35 minutes. It's been simmering. Get rid of what's on the cutting board. So I chopped up a couple of handfuls of spinach. You could probably put some kind of pasta in, a small pasta in here. Make like a wedding soup or something like that. We're just going to let this spinach Cooking here for about 5 minutes. Let's see if it needs any salt. I am at home, so I can do that. I think it could use a little bit of salt. I just burnt the tip of my tongue. Just like 3 pinches. Not a whole lot. Because the sausage already has some salt in it. And then we're also going to add some Parmesan cheese and mozzarella. And cheese has salt in it. I'll come back when it's time to put the cheese in. I was videoing this sealing, so you didn't see what I put in here, but I put in about a cup of mozzarella cheese. I used whole milk mozzarella cheese, and then I also put a handful of Parmesan cheese in here. And this is what it looks like. Put a little bit of Parmesan on top of there. I'm gonna taste it before anybody else. Oh, this is really good. I would encourage you guys to try it. Hardly any carbs in it. This has just the vegetables, the cheese. Really good. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. And leave a comment. Give me some ideas for some more low carb dishes like this that taste so good. And we'll see you next time.